One emergency room doctor I spoke to says while they have had an increase in heat-related complaints, they have not yet had any patients with serious medical problems. But he says in this heat, it's always a concern. It's getting harder and harder to hide from the Houston heat.
Just understand that there are folks that we all know that may be at greater risk.
Houston Methodist ER doctor Ben Saldana says it happens every summer. Patients come in with heat-related issues, sometimes even heat stroke.
And it can happen fairly quickly. And it's always those at risk, the extremes of age, the young and the older, and those with chronic illness.
If you get heat cramps, that may be the first sign that something's wrong, and it could lead to heat exhaustion where you have dizziness, heavy sweating, and nausea. Move to a cool area and drink water if that happens. If you don't, it could lead to the more serious, even deadly heat stroke, where you may become confused, dizzy, or even pass out. That's when you need to go to the hospital immediately. If not, your blood pressure could drop and your electrolytes could become out of balance.
And because of the very low blood pressures and the electrolyte imbalances, you can go into cardiac arrhythmias that could potentially be fatal.
Dr. Wafi Momin with Memorial Hermann and UT Health says he's had a few patients who have needed to be hospitalized because they take diuretic medication for their chronic illnesses, and the heat causes them to sweat.
That could actually end up having you go to the hospital with symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. And, we've seen people go into kidney failure because of this.
He says, especially for those most at risk, just be prepared before heading outside. Wear light clothes, stay hydrated, and avoid the hottest times of the day. In Houston, Janelle Bluta, KHOU 11 News.